YouTube. Got another one for you, another informative video. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll be talking about, this vlog is about dryer exhaust. The dryers they're not so much now, but a while back they were in the news a lot about causing fires in residential homes. A lot had to do with homeowners not changing or checking the filters and changing them and clearing all that lint and debris out of the filters. And it had some to do with the type of dry exhaust that a lot of people have in their homes. And we're going to go over, I have 3 different dry exhausts I want to show you. We kind of go through the ones that we have in our homes now. There's one particular one that probably 90% of the homes have now, and I got a couple of other ones that I want you to kind of look at and hopefully kind of transition over to a much better product. So I have a dryer. I have a electric dryer set up in my garage.
Okay, here we have a dryer, clothes dryer, an electric dryer, and we're going to talk about what you need to do as far as the type of exhaust, dry exhaust. Bam. We have 3 different type of dry exhaust. We have the cheap, inexpensive piece of junk type of dry exhaust. Let me bear with me. Let me pull this thing out here. Now this particular dry exhaust duct is probably in 90% of the homes today. Homes and apartments, they all have this piece of flimsy little cheap. I think this costs like, I don't know, $8 at one of the big box hardware stores. This piece of trash, you don't want this. If you have this in your house right now, get rid of it immediately. This is more what you want. This is a semi-rigid. Well, let me go back to explain. Let me explain why you don't want that piece of junk. All right, let's go all the way back. All right, here we have a dryer here. All right. Ideally, we want to change this filter here. This is your clothes filter, your dry clothes filter here. You want to try to check that at least, every time you dry, or after you're drying clothes, you want to, or before you throw a load in, you want to check that, want to change that. Get all the, see there's some in there now, but you want to check that, you want to change that. And unfortunately, a lot of the debris and the lint, and you got pennies, and you got buttons, and all kind of items going through there. They unfortunately don't catch everything. I'll give you a look down in one right here, but unfortunately they don't collect everything. And unfortunately, things tend to come through here. That's where all the exhaust duct, the air, hot air, exhaust, that all comes out of the dryer and into one of these. And like I said, this is the real expensive, cheap type. And very cheap, very expensive. Material is a flimsy piece of foil type. But anyway, the lint tends to get caught inside of these ridges here. You got a lot going on here, especially if it's compacted like that. You got a lot of lint and dirt and debris. They all get caught into these real cheap exhaust duct. And it tends to back up the system, back up the exhaust. Then you'll have stuff starting to collect around the outlet there. And the more stuff that collects in there, the closer it gets to the heating elements, then you'll have yourself a fire hazard condition. So ideally what you want to do, to go or to purchase or to use, is at least one of these. I think this one I bought one of the big box hardware stores for about $14. This is a semi-rigid, and if you can look in there, I didn't open it, but the interior is a lot smoother. I'll turn around and give you a better view. But the interior is a lot smoother. This is more of a sturdier unit. It's not as cheap as that other one. But ideally, what you would really want to use is this particular unit right here. And you see how smooth it is on the inside of that exhaust duct. If you can afford it, and if you have application, if you have space and clearance for one of these, this is ideally what you want. Because you don't want debris to back up outlet, which these do right here all the time. Like I said, these are very cheap. And if you do have one of these, and they're probably, like I said, in probably 90% of the houses, apartments, I mean, they're everywhere. They're very cheap and expensive. And they tear really easily. And like I said, you got a lot going on inside here. It's not smooth at all. And a lot of debris, a lot of the lint tends to collect in there, and it backs up. And you don't want anything to back up to this outlet and get close. Let me pull that off. Get close to the heating elements that's inside the dryer. So let's briefly go over this again. This you do not want. If you have this in your house right now, which a lot of people do, get rid of it. The minimum of what you want. Semi-rigid. It's a lot smoother interior. It's more sturdier, more flexible. Ideally what you want is this unit right here. It's a very, I think this particular, and this is a elbow. Take that apart. It's an elbow, and it goes into a straight piece of exhaust duct, and that's ideally what you want for your dry exhaust. Give you a little brief background, a little brief history. Dryer fires have been in the news for many years, and this piece of crap right here is one of the main culprits. This is a piece of trash. If you have this in your home, you should be right now detaching that off of your dryer as you're watching this video. Get rid of it. You want either the real rigid, real smooth exhaust duct, or minimum semi-rigid. Okay, and that's pretty much it for this video. If you like it, subscribe, share. I'll be coming at you with some more very educational, informative videos. Thanks for watching.